Hi friends, so this is something we're gonna try. This is the first time we've done this, but we read every day and Lennox loves books, so I thought, you know what? Why don't we record it? And for all you parents out there, if you have something you need to do, get lunch ready, breakfast, whatever, you can just press play and the kids can hear a story. So, Sophie wanted to join. And Lennox chose The Story of the Stars. So this is what we're going to start with. Why did you choose this?
Because I want to learn about stars.
You want to learn about the stars. And he said he also wanted to learn about the sun. All right. So here we go. The Story of Stars. Story of Stars by Neil Layton. What? That's a cool pop-up book. Each night as the sun goes down, the sky grows dark and the stars come out. You might look up at the stars and wonder, what are they? Where are they? Thousands of years ago, humans on planet Earth looked up and wondered the same things. What are stars? Well, once upon a time, there weren't any stars until Marduk, one of the gods, chopped a sea monster in two and made the heavens and land. Whoa. So that's what Marduk made. They didn't have telescopes or computers or spaceships to help them answer questions. So they made up stories like what Marduk made.
Wait, you forgot. Wait.
It's a little rough.
You forgot.
I forgot one. This was another made up story. Star Cow by the ancient Egyptians. Okay, here we go. Nut, the goddess of the sky. That was the goddess of the sky. Every day, the sun traveled across her body. Whoa. Then at dusk, Nut swallowed the sun and the stars twinkled in her belly. Can you guys see that? The stars are twinkling in her belly. All right, here we go. This one's really pretty. It's kind of hard to hold.
That's constellations.
Is it the constellations?
This is called these things are called constellations.
Mm-hmm. That's right, buddy. All right, so some ancient Greeks played connect the dots with the night sky to help make the stories even better. But some other ancient Greeks thought that was silly, so they started calling themselves philosophers and tried explaining things without stories. So like these guys are saying, well, that looks like the beautiful Andromeda. Yes, and that looks like Perseus who saved her. It's kind of hard to hold. I think the Earth is round like a ball. Stars are different than planets. Stars are constant and unchanging. After many years, more scientists came along and with even crazier ideas. Well, I think stars look like this. Yes, no, maybe? Is the moon made of cheese? Perhaps my telescope can help. Here's a cool telescope. Wait, look. We go around planet.
Hey.
You want to push it? What is that?
The moon.
The moon. So all those, what's that?
Constellations.
Yeah.
Neptune.
Nowadays, there's something.
And the moon.
And the moon again. Nowadays, most people agree what a star is and why the night sky looks the way it does. With this new telescope, Galileo discovered that the moon is not made of cheese, but it has what? Craters. Stars are gigantic, unimaginably hot balls of burning gases. Stars are so big and so hot and so bright that they can light up the space. Without stars, space would be completely dark. You want to do this one? Is this one ripped?
Come on.
I think it's ripped. Planet Earth moves around the sun while spinning at the same time.
Hey. I forgot to spin this.
I'll spin it. Okay. Lots of stuff for the kids to do in this book. Okay.
First read that.
Okay. The center of the sun is 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. That's really hot. Alright. Okay, let's do that. This one, and then we're going to turn the page. It would actually be impossible for scientists to get this close to the sun. Like as close as these guys are. Okay. The sun is very important to us because it gives us light. Without it, planet Earth would be dark all the time. The sun also gives us heat. Our planet would be freezing without the sun. Too cold for anything to live, even with a woolly hat on. Right? It is because the sun keeps us at just the right temperature with just the right amount of light that life exists on our planet. Look at all those animals. And then there's the rain. After the rain, what do we get? We get a rainbow. Okay. The ancients thought that stars were constant and unchanging, but now we know that that's not true. Stars are born, and they live, and they die, just like us. Ooh, you want to open this? Whoa. They glow with different colors depending on how hot they are.
And what does that one say?
That's what I just said. They glow with different colors depending on how hot they are.
What does he say?
He's saying, I'm a hottie.
What's he saying?
He's saying, I'm a mega hottie. So when stars die, they leave behind remains that form white dwarfs, which is this guy.
Dwarfs are...
Now, red stars are near the end of their lives. So this guy, it says croak, he's almost done. Stars live different lives depending on how big they are. So this guy says, I live a very long life. And this one says, I live a long life. And then this one says, I live a shorter life. Stars are born in big clouds of space gas and dust. Aw, and this one's a baby star saying, wah. And what does that say? Clouds of space gas and dust that eventually form new stars. Cool. All right. But when really, really big stars die, they don't just fall apart. They explode with the biggest bang in the universe, a supernova. When you look up at the night sky, it's not just stars that you see. There are lots of other things up there too. So here's clouds of space, gas, and dust. This is little black holes that are formed after really big stars explode. This is a shooting star. Have you guys ever seen a shooting star? Or they call it a falling star, where it looks like sparkles falling from the sky?
We have.
We have. Oh, here's airplanes in the sky.
I have seen one after I've been to Paquito Moss a long, long time ago.
After we went to Paquito Moss, we saw one in the car.
And
then there's satellites. Here's other planets and the moon.
And Mommy and I made wishes.
We made wishes on the shooting star. Then here's the white dwarf stars that are formed when the small stars die. Ooh, look at this one, Len. Because the universe is so big, scientists started making even bigger telescopes so they could see even further into outer space. They also started sending ships into space. Some of them are still traveling out there. But there are still lots of unanswered questions, like exactly how many stars are in the universe, and if there's
100.
If there's life on planets. I'm sure that you've thought of many more for this flag. All right, guys. So we'll pick another book and we'll try this again. And well, we're not going to read another one right now, but we will get back at this. And I'm going to put it on YouTube, so it's just easy to rewatch, and it's not like an Instagram story that goes away. So, thank you. You want to say bye?
Well, bye.
Bye.
Bye.